Hello and welcome to my overview of Neca's Turtles in Time Slash. This is Neca's version of Slash from the arcade game. I can't remember the arcade game, but what I do remember is Turtles in Time to SNES, as we see here, but Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So that's where I have my memories of this game. Alright, so here we have Slash. And as you can see from the artwork across, we have the Turtles, who looks like they are in this warp zone, warping into this dimension. This is where Neca does it so good. And this is for mostly the nostalgic value, but also the authenticate feeling of it, because the artwork is actually how it looked on the arcade version. So we got the Turtles on the front. We have some more on this side, and we actually got some different dimensions or times they could possibly been sent to. Down here we have the dinosaurs version. We have some ship right here like pirates, and we have the future right there. We got the Nickelodeon logo right there. And on the back, we have Slash himself. We got Leo, we got Don, we got a foot soldier. And it says, collect them all. Like they used to do if you want to sell your product, It's good marketing. On the picture, it actually looks like he's coming straight out of the game. So that's pretty good. Also, if you look here, this tab right here, it actually kind of looks like it's some pixelating right there. On the other side, it's the same. And underneath, we got some people who's been involved in this project. Right, and on the top, Turtles in Time. So I'm gonna crack him open, and we have a look at him. All right, so here we have him out of his window box, and he looks amazing. He looks so cool. He looks like he's, as always, popping straight out of whatever Neca is doing, If it's the show or game or movies, whatever they do, they make it seem so, accurate. Look at that. Alright, so this Slash is actually more inspirational by the original Playmate toys back in the 80s. So with his smiling grin and the shell and his claws, or on his gloves, The backdrop that I'm using right now is from the 2-pack of Neca's cartoon interpretations or versions of Slash and Leatherhead. And this is the backdrop that came with Turtle in Time Slash. So as you can see, this is where the level where you fight Slash in the game. So we got this pixelated 16 bits. It looks so good. So as you can see, he got green skin, and you do not have these black lines that enhances like it looks like it's from a cartoon, because he isn't a cartoon. He is a 16-bit character or boss or whatever you want to call him. So we got some pixelated style on his shell. His shadings, instead of being darker, well, actually it's darker, but you can see it got some pixelated going on. Even on the shell, we got some different shadings going on with the pixels. The feet kind of do not following the same, but overall he looks really, really, really good. Alright, so he got a darker mask, kind of like he got back in the days. It's darker blue, I would say, actually. I got this original Playmate toys. I don't have it anymore with me, but I remember when I bought my first one. Actually, my mom, she had a store, and she came over these turtle figures. Well, actually, these old Playmates toys with turtles. So she actually got a lot of turtles. So I saved up some money and I bought from her. I think I bought it cheaper than what she sold them for, but and I remember, to me it felt like years, collecting, saving up money to buy Slash. And when I saw the movie, the live action movie, Secret of the Ooze, I actually thought for the longest time that Toka was the same as Slash. And that's why I kind of liked the Playmates toy even more when I was younger. But anyways, here we have Slash from Turtles in Time, and he got this spiky teeth. Sculpting is really, really good. Look at his smiley grinning face. He's like a maniac, and I love it. He got some shoulder pads, shoulder paludrons, who actually kind of not imitate, but it kind of looks like it's made out of wood, maybe painted. He got these purplish armbands and gloves with this sharp claws on it. He got this utility belt. It is so cool. It is not detachable. It is sculpted right there on him. But it is somewhat pliable. So it's not too stiff. He got on his back on his shelf. He got these spikes. These spikes are actually hard plastic. It is molded, sculpted like that, so it won't give. But this part back of the bandana that is breezing in the wind is actually somewhat pliable. I don't think you can. Well, actually, you could rotate that one. I would be careful because it can break. And as always, when it comes to Neca or other figures, heat them up with a hair dryer or hot water, just in case. You don't want to break your new figures, or even old figures for that matters. And he stands quite tight. He got tight joints, so that's really nice. Oh my god, look at him, so cool. Anyways, on his utility belt he got some skulls and throwing stars. He got this sea, or I don't know what emblem that is supposed to be, but I believe we got that in the original Playmate toys as well. And on his back he got some pockets and maybe a knife, could be. Yeah, that's it. And also for his knee pads, or not knee pads, but his knee bands, he got some spikes. But these spikes are actually soft, pliable, so you don't have to be not too afraid to break them, but it can still break. So, and he got these feet with these claws, so I believe they reused the parts. Well, actually, maybe this one came before the 2-pack Slash, so they used his parts on the other Neca. So we're gonna look about that pretty soon when we come to the comparison. Actually, look, he got some pixelating in his inside of his abs, or side abs, his ribs. So for articulations, his head is on a ball joint, so you can tilt up about this much. You can tilt down. Well, actually, you can. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. He can tilt side to side. He can rotate 360 degrees. 360 degrees around. A full spin. And same for this one. He got some like a hinge on his neck piece, but I don't seem to get any movement out of it, so I wouldn't force it, even though I just heated him up. His arms can, he's on a ball joint, so they can go out about this much, and these shoulder pads are actually pliable plastic or rubber, so it won't hinder his movement too much. His arms can actually rotate 360. That's really nice, and it won't actually, the sculpting won't hinder his movements or articulations. He got some swivel at the biceps, so he can swivel. He got single joint elbow, so you can bend about this much. And since it is a single jointed elbow, we got this forearm rotation, so you can spin that around. You can rotate his hand, and it hinges in and out. Actually, it hinges really good. Look at that. All right. And he got some type of, I don't know if you can see, but he got ab crunch. But since the sculpting is, the shell is hindering his movement, you don't get much out of it. His front shell is actually pliable plastic, but still you don't get too much range of motion out of it. So his legs are on a ball joint, so you can do a full split. Let's do some Jean-Claude Van Damme. His legs can split about this much, and they kick out about forward this much. He can kick back about this much. He got some thigh swivels right there, and he got double jointed knees, so he can actually, if on camera, see, really good motion right there. And his feet can go down about this much, they can go up about this much, and they rotate. You get some, you can tilt it side to side. So that's for his articulations. I actually like this one so much. It is so nostalgic to me to see this one, because it kind of feels like he is like the original Playmates toy, you know? So that's nice. Oh, actually, his claws are not super hard plastic, but it is not super pliable either, so I would be a little bit careful about that. So I don't mind the pixelating, but still it's not too distinct, so it actually goes really good with the rest of the cartoon inspirational from this line, Neca line, and also with the obviously Turtle in Time arcade versions. It actually comes with 2 accessories, so it's not super much, but it is what he got in the game. So he comes with his hand grenade that is two-toned, white and gray, and the handle is somewhat pliable plastic, and the body of the grenade is actually hard. And he comes with this sword that he is using in the game. He got 2 tones, like white and gray. Like the gray, I think it's molded in gray. This gray, so yeah. And it is hard plastic. So, and also in my package, he actually came with another claw. It was hitting underneath the sword. So in case I break one on mine, I guess I can just glue it on another one. I don't know. I don't think it was purposely there, but I don't mind it. He got nowhere to actually store the sword. Well, actually, maybe you could put it like that, but I don't know. And his grenade he can actually, that one he can actually store here on his side if you like that. Look at that, beautiful. All right, let's see, is it right hand or left hand? I want him to be left hand. All right, so my Slash is left-handed, and he got a really good grip. Look at that. He's not wobbling or you know, he's really tight overall. I like that. And I don't know, I got some paint rubbing right there, so you can see on the hinges. I don't mind it, but you know, it's not so visual, noticeable on his left arm. Let's do some comparison. Here we have him alongside the cartoon Slash. As you can see, they are quite the same, but still there's noticeable differences, like in the head sculpt. He got obviously another type of color scheme going on. He got different type of gloves. Well, actually the gloves sculpting is the same except for the sharper parts. You got different knee pads and band. The armbands kinda looks the same. Yep, it's the same. Well, not the same, but the same mold. So the feet are the same. Since they are using the same buck, you know, body, it's no different in height. So, and the shell, this is how they look on the side. Actually, no, it's the same. Kinda, is it? How many spikes? One, yeah, it's the same. So let's have him beside a Neca movie turtle, Leonardo. And as you can see, his Leo is actually towering, but it's not the same. It's from the same company, but it's not the same, you know, toy line. So I don't mind it, and you can actually see the difference on the shell as well. Well, actually, he's a snapping turtle. I don't know what he is. Maybe a sewer turtle. Not really, but you catch my drift. Alright, so let's have him beside a bigger dude from Neca. Alright, so that's how he looks beside Leatherhead. And I actually think they look really good together. Alright, and here he is beside a Black Series Qui-Gon Jinn. And he's actually squatting a little bit. But it's not the same line, or brand for that matter. I thought it would be nice to have size compared. And here we have him beside Krang in his bubble walker. Looks so cute. Alright, so there we have him, Neca's Turtles in Time Slash. So overall, I actually I like him so much. I actually like him more than the 2-pack Slash and Leatherhead, because it's more like nostalgic to me. But overall, it's a really good turtle, you know. Yeah, I'm speechless. Overall, I like him a lot. I like him. That's my final verdict of him. He looks so cool. Look at him. Alright, so if you like this, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.